What up? What up? What up? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, it's me, April Love, here in Boston, wishing you a blessed time. Truly hope you are finding reasons to smile, laugh, enjoy life, appreciate everything and everyone around you. So, I wasn't sure if I was coming on. I know I haven't streamed and then the last two nights. Sunday I put out a video, so I wanted to give that a chance to do what it did. What up, Fifa Nifa? What up, Stephanie? Last night I just wasn't there in the mood. Um, but good thing I didn't go on last night because Divine Tiffany went on, so I hung out in her stream for a while. And hello, a life at home. How are you? Hello, how are you doing today? I am doing well. How are you? Appreciate you all coming in. And for those that come after the fact, if it's your first time on my channel, checking out my streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, hit that notification bell. Check the links in the description. I got my PayPal. I got my website, aloveproductions, where you could get hats, t-shirts, and mugs. Um, Go find something that speaks to you. And all my social media links are in the description. So, support any way you can. Follow me any way you would like. Any and all support is welcome. Um, and if you can, share out the stream. Let people know that I'm on because I did not share it. Let me see if I can share it right now. Um, I gotta be smart about it. Okay. Oh, I did this wrong. I'm gonna share the link. Get the link so I can share it. Let's see. If we get a couple of people in here, maybe I'll do a drawing. We'll see. I'll start a drawing. No. Oh, what is it broken up? Not because I'm doing multiple things, but yeah. Not what I was looking to do. I'll do one other thing. I'm live. Alright, I think that's all I'm gonna do as far as sharing. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I didn't know if I was gonna come on, and I saw that Manji didn't come on, and I know Divine Tiffany. She's kind of random on when she gets started or if she comes on, as far as doing her own stream. Um, since nobody seemed to be on yet, I figured I'd come on. So, but yeah, I don't know what I want to do. But I'll stay on for a little while, see who comes in. For some reason, I don't always get a lot of traffic, not at once. Me, Angie, and Tiffany, they seem to be able to get people in right away. Me, sometimes it's like this. Sometimes I get a handful of people right away. Sometimes it takes 20 minutes. Sometimes I get nobody. But it's all good. It's all good though. It's all good. So if you've been watching me, over the weekend I was having a little issue. I was feeling a little down and depressed, stuck in my head. That's one of the other reasons why I didn't come on the last couple of nights. Hey, Foodie, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I'm still feeling a little so-so, but, I'm trying to just push through it. I'm on edge about, I've been on edge about, if you watch my other streams, then you know. I don't want to keep dwelling in it. I'm doing a little bit better. I'm trying to push myself out of where I was over the weekend. I'm trying to let it go. Kind of why I didn't do anything the last 2 nights, other than the food video, the recipe, the cooking video. That was the last video, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just, I just kind of had to go through it a little bit. And it's still lingering a little, but I'm trying to, get myself somewhere else because, there's a couple of reasons why it's been hard to just brush it off or let go or move on from it. Is one, there could be a little bit ego involved as far as my side of things, but also because I feel like more so that my character was attacked and not necessarily my ego. My ego might be what's keeping it lingering, but the fact that I feel like my character was attacked from someone that, someone that I've had in my life for a very long time, and just like anybody else, even some of you guys, last year, I tried to help Divine Tiffany. There's a couple people I've randomly tried to help, at least through the internet, trying to get other people to help along with me. Like last year when Divine Tiffany's husband lost his job and they were struggling, I kept trying to promote the help, I tried to help them get donations and whatever. We did, it was the first time we collabed, and we did it on my channel, and I was like, let's see how many people we can get into the stream, and we'll put, we'll put your information in the link and everything, and anyone that can help you in any way, we'll help them. We'll have them, donate to your PayPal. We'll help if they happen to live near you and they know of a job or whatever. And that's just one example. And then the person, my cousin, it's not about throwing stuff in people's faces. It's just for you to call me what you did or say what you said about me, knowing the what I do for people and how I am with people and what's in my heart. And I understand, okay, you were upset because of the way, you know, because of what I did or didn't do. Okay, be upset. Tell me you're upset. And we can argue or and let go and whatever and go through it. But once you throw in low jabs when it's not warranted and you know me, Tennessee, Tennessee, hit that like button. That's where my brain is. That's where my emotions and whatever. I'm like, and the other thing is, even as I start to let go, do I forgive, forget, and move on, and it is what it is. It happened. It's done with. Or do I, you know, forgive and be like, I forgive you, which I have no problem forgiving. I give people multiple second chances. You know, I let people get away with saying things sometimes that maybe I shouldn't let go of. But because I believe in the life's too short. Um, Part of life to hold life's too short to hold grudges and whatnot. But it's like, do I say, I forgive you, but the road stops here? Do I say I forgive you and now there has to be distance? We're cool, but there's gonna be distance now, because if that's truly how you feel, then I don't need you part of my inner circle, sort of thing. So, and I think that's where I'm kind of lingering. It's like, and then even the machine itself, I'm like, there's a part of me that really just doesn't want it anymore. But at the same time, I don't want to get rid of something that works. I don't want to, I don't know. I'm a little weird about the machine itself. I have used it the last 2 days, but because I'm still kind of lingering on my emotions, I'm not sure where where I stand with everything. So, but I'm trying to move through it, trying to push through it, trying to let things go. But yeah. And thank you guys, the ones that have come in. I thank you, appreciate you for being here. Thank you for coming in. Um, just trying to focus. Trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to do. So, for the two people in here, what should I do? Or three, I don't know who's left in here. Because it only says there's two people. Now it says one person. What should we do tonight? What should we do? Either we can, I can try to do some sketching, doodling, start an art, start a new piece of art for like an hour, or to do what I used to do and just head out to the car, make it a car vlog, car stream. We could just chit chat. Anybody? Anything? Anybody? Anybody? Hello? So I haven't started the new Love Lift track yet, although I do have an idea of where I want to go with it. And also, I think what I want to do, I have two other ideas that go with the whole Love Lift track thing. Is I want to do a video just explaining the Love Lift tracks. And second, I'm thinking of doing like explanation or like an explanation video or a reaction video for each of the tracks. Um, just to kind of give like a backstory for each song and for each person that I've done it for. And then moving forward, maybe do that for like each song. Who's in here? Who's left? Hello? Hello? Anybody? Hello? Oh, oh, oh. Let me see if I message a few people. Not what I meant to do. Some good news coming. My mommy-in-law, my mother-in-law is coming back to the States. She's been in Morocco for the past year. And I just found this out yesterday. Come on. Look at that. Trying to get people's attention. Nobody's here. Nobody likes me. I know it's not because of the time, because I know a lot of you people are up late or early wherever you are. Late in some place. Where is everybody? Seems like a slow week. I think everybody's dealing with stuff this week. If that's the case, I'm truly praying for everybody. Truly hope whatever anybody has going on is fixed, healed. That you're struggling with money. Pray that money comes into your situation. If you're struggling with relationship, I hope you find peace. If you're dealing with health issues, I hope that you find healing. Speaking of health, I stay out of politics. I don't really get into much. Every now and again, something frustrates me. I don't even really watch the news. But, came across, a clip of The View. I don't even watch The View. But it was, talking to, Whoopi Goldberg, about her pneumonia, her having pneumonia and, being sick and everything. And, I know all of us in one way or another have issues with the insurance and the quality of care that we get. Granted, places like Massachusetts, We do have some, subsidized rent subsidies when it comes to health insurance, and there's programs set in place to help people in one way or another. But even with those government assistance and health care, there's still limitations, and then there's people that pay thousands of dollars. I mean, I pay out of pocket for my health insurance, but I know people that have what's supposed to be good insurance that you know get almost nothing covered, even though they're paying almost $1,000 a month, or more, give or take, and Oprah Whoopi was talking about. And here's a person that's a celebrity, and I think we all have this stigma belief about celebrities that they get everything handed to them, that they get special treatment no matter where they go or who they are. And, they hear someone like Whoopi Goldberg talk about, she was in the hospital with pneumonia, and the doctor said, oh, well, if we can get you this particular machine, it will help you to get the relief that you need or help you to heal faster or whatever. And she was like, okay, let's do that. And then the advocate that was supposed to be working with her was like, oh no, a couple of days went by, and the insurance says, oh well, we don't cover that. And the advocate apparently was trying to get a different machine and not the one that the doctor recommended, but there was still like that, all that red tape and all that, finagling. And she had talked about, how, as much as people pay for insurance, all that money you put into it should be rolled over to be able to cover when you do have a life-threatening situation happen, or you have a situation where you need specific equipment or medication, or you need something specific to help you heal. I mean, I'll be honest, personally, I don't go to the doctor unless I absolutely have to. I go for my physical because I have to, to be a caregiver for my mother. Otherwise, I don't go to the doctors for when I'm sick or whatever, because, you know, an example is like I've mentioned to my doctors about the pains in my hands and the circulation issues, and all they want to do is give me braces for my wrists. They didn't send me for x-rays to see what it is, or if maybe I have arthritis. I mentioned the last time I had a physical that I was waking up with the phlegm and stuff, and mucus in my mouth, in the back of my throat, and they're like, oh, well, maybe it's just allergies or whatever, but they didn't test for anything. Hey, how are you, Donna Show? How are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm sitting here basically talking to myself, right? I've been talking to myself right now for like the last, say, 10, 15 minutes, so thank you for stopping in and stuff. I did have two people in here a little while ago, but they had left. But, yeah, I'm kind of been talking to myself in the screen. So, but it's all good. Anybody that comes in and actually makes it this far into the stream, appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button and leave me a comment to let me know you actually watched. Put the hashtag love crew, because that's what I'm calling my audience now. You guys are the love crew, especially those that come on a regular basis. Yeah, But, it's more fun and more interesting when when people are here, you know. So, and my phone is not happy. But I may stay on for maybe a half hour, and then I'm gonna, or stay on for a little while longer and head to my security vehicle. I may just go to the security vehicle now, but I'm trying to hold off. Cause I saw Manji didn't go on tonight. I don't, Nicole, Makeup by Nicole, I didn't see her on before I left for work, and sometimes she's on before I leave for work. And I haven't heard from Divine Tiffany, so um, I don't know if she was planning to go live or not, but you know, I was sitting here bored at work and kind of getting stuck in my head, so I was like, alright, I haven't streamed in the last 2 days, I might as well try to stream. So, and I'm gonna have to go to the restroom, and I do security, overnight security. The worst thing right now is I'm kind of having craving for snack food, and I'm trying to eat clean. Sometimes I have issues staying, trying to stay awake. But that's why I do this live streams at work. It helps me to stay awake. Well, I do this. In the last couple of weeks, I've been doing artwork and um, yeah. So I find I can listen to music too. I really kind of want to get a snack. Yes, I am. Most of my streams the last couple weeks have been of me doing artwork. And some artwork by request. I work with primarily, right now my go-to medium is acrylic paint and Sharpie markers, and I combine the two. I can. Hey Jen, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let me go to. If you stay in here for like a couple minutes, Donna, I'll be right back. I have to run to the restroom. And I do have my sketch pad. I can show you some of my artwork. I'll be right back. Yeah, hold on. I'm back. Thank you for waiting. So, and if you didn't know already, Donna, I also designed my own t-shirts. I have a website, aloveproductions.com. The link is in the description. So, just making sure there's nothing back here. Okay, so there we go. So this is not, I don't know if this is done, but I haven't touched it since last week. I might try to do it more with it at a later time, but right now I think it looks kind of cool. It's not really anything interesting, you know, it could be interesting. So it's kind of like little energy bursts. Yeah, so if you go to if you go to aloveproductions.com, you can see what shirts I have, because it's not just A Love Productions. I have shirts that have original designs with positive wording on them. You know, and I designed the fonts for the wording as well. You know, and at least one or two of the shirts are actually of actual art, like art pieces that I thought would look cool on the shirt. I thought it would be a good transfer to the shirt. So that's what I made. You know, and every now and again, if I have a piece of art that I think would transfer nicely, that's what, I'll do that. All right. So next thing is, this was requested by Divine Tiffany's husband, Ghostly Iron. He requested, was it last week? No, I don't remember. But a week or two ago, he requested a drawing with either a lighthouse or a ship. Luckily, I had a piece that I had started a couple years ago that I never finished because I didn't like the way it was blending. That I had already started with a lighthouse. I didn't like the color that I had chose for the lighthouse, and the sun, the background wasn't blending the way I would want it. But I worked on it that night, that week when he requested it, and this is what I came up with. And one of my regulars, everything but that energy burst, everything I show you tonight, a couple people have bought or requested to buy some of the work that I've done on my streams. So most of the stuff that I got done in my book, debating if I want to do something that people have offered to buy. So let me show you. Okay, this one was just a challenge that I did. I came across this, somebody on my Facebook posted a picture of a picture from an artist. This artist, what he does is he takes scenic pictures and then paints silhouette art over it. So this particular one, he had a picture of the sunset with a big orange moon, right? And then what the silhouette that he painted over that was a tree looking like it was grabbing onto the moon with two deer, grazing on the side of it. So I challenged myself to draw it with the Sharpies, and that's what and this is the result of that. Divine Tiffany's actually getting that one because she was very nice and was nice enough to give me a donation about 3 weeks ago. And because she was so nice, because I know she struggles with money just as much as some of us do. And because she was nice enough to give me that donation, I told her, choose what you wanted, and she chose that one. One of my other regulars requested this drawing of a mosque, and he also offered to buy it. So get the full thing in the folder in the. Thank you. This one, Makeup by Nicole, requested that I draw a rose, or a drawing with a rose in it. And I didn't want to just draw like a single rose or this. And I started to do multiple roses, and I was like, I don't really want to do a full page of just the roses. So I ended up drawing this. And Makeup by Nicole offered, she said she wanted to buy this one as well. And all the ones that I'm saying people want to buy, they're on hold until people are able to send me the money or decide that they can't, that they don't want it. My niece's middle name is Rose as well. Is that all of the ones that I got in here? I think that was all of them. Yeah. And then the only other things in here are, if you look at, it was a pretty long stream, but if you watch the stream that I did over the weekend, the live art show by request, I think that's what I titled it. Not only will you see artwork that I did back when I was a teenager, artwork from both my brother and myself from when we were teenagers. There's also, the the rest of that video, that live stream, I showcase all the art that I have roaming around my house that I've done. This keeps getting knocked over. But I can show you some of the art designs. So I do have a handful of shirts that are primarily, to promote aloveproductions. I will obviously have alove and an aloveproduction t-shirt, but I also have alove music, alove life, I have a version of this, Know Your Worth. I have a t-shirt that I designed with this wording on it. The words look pretty much like this, but when you see it, I think it's all black, and I think there's one design that has like a couple of the letters that look a little different. This is another one of my t-shirt ideas, designs. It says what you are is what you see, and it's a cat and a lion looking at each other. I was gonna do one with a dog, like a domestic dog and um, a wolf, but I couldn't draw the wolf properly. And that's something I'm still interested in doing. I just never got back to doing it. Like, I'll show you what I had, but I never made it into a shirt. Eventually, like, I feel like that looks more like a cat than a wolf. And I may change up the wording on it to say something else, but with the same kind of concept. Now the words are in different order on the actual shirt, but this is another shirt design. This is my from my I Am You Are collection. So it says I am obviously in the middle, and then everything around it are positive affirmations. So I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am creative, I am free, I am me. I also have a different design idea, same concept, but a different design. And the wording is you are. Instead of saying I am, it says you are beautiful, you are kind, you are amazing, you are free, you are enough. And then I have a couple of individual designs that say you are enough, you are beautiful, I am powerful, so it's all meant to be positive design. Like the ones that I just mentioned, I don't have in this book, but no problem. You have a good night, and thank you for hanging out as long as you did. It means a lot. Yeah. That's kind of all I have in the book anyway. Who's the third person hanging out? Now there's 4 people. Hit the like button. Say hello. Say hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Say hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for stopping by and saying hello. I appreciate you hanging out and giving me your time and energy and your focus. And I put my prayers and thoughts out to all those that come in that may be dealing with stuff or struggling with stuff. And I celebrate with any of you that might have some good stuff going on. I don't want it just to be about the negative, but I pray for anyone that's dealing with anything. I pray for any hardships you might have had. Ooh, I I got money. I don't know if I should check it right now because I'm online. I should check. I don't know. I want to, but I think I'll wait because of the fact that I'm on my phone and I don't want it tends to mess up. But cool beans, I got a donation. I got me a donation. I got me, I got me, I got me a donation. Should I do what Mr. Uh, I won't do what James Cox does. That's his thing. The hashtag, oh yeah, awesome sauce. But I did get a donation. I shall check it in a little bit. I'm really craving a snack right now. I really shouldn't. And hello to whoever who's still hiding in the background. I am so tempted. No, I have not. I did leave her a message I did send her a link for the chat, but I haven't seen her. I know Manji didn't do her stream, right? And Makeup by Nicole, she didn't do her usual her evening stream. Somebody's lingering in the background. Ah. Yeah, I almost didn't come on tonight either, but I figured since I hadn't done a stream in the last 2 nights, because I didn't see Manji on, that I figured I'd come on. I got a $5 donation. Thank you. Thank you, fine sir. I shall not say the name, because I don't know if you want me to. I just checked the email. I don't have PayPal like directly on my phone, because I don't have any space on my phone for anything else. I'm really trying hard not to upgrade my phone just yet, but I'm more and more feeling like I may have to get a new phone soon. The reason why I don't want to is because I don't want to have another extra. I don't want extra. I don't want to make my cell phone bill any bigger than it already is. So. I am looking because I know eventually I'm going to have to. And right now I'm tossed up between the Galaxy Note 9, Samsung Galaxy Note 9, or the new S10. And thank you once again, fine sir. I'm thinking you're hiding in the background. I appreciate you for stalking me in the background and hitting me, being generous enough for that donation. Hit that like button. And it was funny because the person that gave the donation, they even left a message saying, "I hit that like button, hit that like button" in the chat. Hit that like button in the chat. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I don't know what else to talk about. So, although I haven't gotten a good a good audience. Not that you're not good, but meaning like more of an audience tonight. I did get 7 likes in the last hour, so or 8. You might see 8. I always from my phone for whatever reason I always see one less than everybody else. So right now it just says. And maybe they're not feeling well and they don't, they're not up for chatting. It's all good. I've done that before. Maybe I haven't like gone without saying. I've gone into chat. I've gone into live streams and not said hello, because sometimes I don't know if I'm staying, and sometimes I'm just not in the mood, and I just happen to pop in just to see what was up. So it's all good. I'm not too concerned with it. It's obviously more comforting when people say, "Hey, what's up?" But it's all good. It's all good in the hood. I like how I have my little catchphrases. It's all good in the hood. The hit that like button chant. My new thing when they start the streams is what up, what up, what up. It was funny in last night in Divine Tiffany's, right? She was like, what was she saying? I forgot. Oh, I think she said something like, hit the like button and share me out. And when she said that, all I heard in the back of my head was, tip me over and pour me out. Maybe. I think I would I think I would work on it a little more if I did that. And then I would have to think of a phrase to go with it. Choose your energy. You choose your energy doesn't choose you. Choose your energy wisely. What does your energy burst look like? What does your energy look like? Oh no. Tip me over and hold me. I got me a donation. I'm a little bored. I slightly want to do a little art, but because it's already like almost 3 a.m. here, and I should go out to the vehicle, security vehicle. I don't know if I want to start, because if I start an art piece now, then I will never get out to the security vehicle. And thank you for that like, whoever you are. Thank you for the love. Thank you for your approval. Thank you for that spark of motivation. Thank you for that appreciation. Thank you for your kindness. And say hello if you're not too shy. Thought I saw a 3 for a second. JV, how are you, JV? How are you? Napkin art. No, I don't know how to do origami, so I just keep rolling it up. I'm doing alright. I'm sure you'll watch the beginning. You'll hear my little rants. I'm sure you'll check out the beginning at some point. But I'm alright. I'm a little bored and debating if I should go to the gas station to get a snack. I kind of don't want to because I really shouldn't, but I am a little. I have cravings for junk food right now. Trying to make it look somewhat like a flower. I don't know. Does it look like it? All depends on how I hold it. A gallon of chocolate milk. That's a lot of milk. Yeah, but I had a frappuccino when I came into work. So I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get my health on track. Oh, does that work? Almost. A little bit better. That looks decent. Where'd you go? Today's a very low-key stream. It's a little too late for me to start any artwork tonight because I have to go to the vehicle. No. Still in here? Who's in here? Anybody? 'Cause I see 0 people. Thank you. And I did a cooking video. It was a short one, but I did do a cooking video. Alright, so if I do a stream tomorrow night, should I do music or art? Because I haven't started the new Love Lift track yet. Yeah. It said you're requesting the art, Jen. Foodie came back. Okay, give me an idea of what to draw for tomorrow. Give me a request or an idea of something to draw. A hat with flowers on it. A musical instrument. In the middle of the ocean. Oh. There's slowly an idea for painting developing in my head. So that might happen this weekend. We'll see. If not this weekend, it depends on how strong that idea comes through. But I've made drawings of it before, and I do still have one, I think. But no problem. But I did I think I did 2 different drawings of the pyramids in Egypt. I gave one of them to my cousin, but ironically, even though we're kind of not on speaking terms at the moment, I was thinking of her and her love for Egypt, and I was thinking of the pyramids, and I slowly started to see a painting idea or a drawing idea for to do of the pyramids and stuff. So I gave it to her a couple years ago. And like I said, I think I still have another one. The reason why I'm not sure is because it's not hanging up right now. Tiffany just uploaded a video. Whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh. No, it's not a stream. It's a small video, whatever it's called. I'm not on TikTok or whatever it's called, Shmuel or whatever. So small, whatever, Shmuel, I don't know. Aw. Well, I know you're busy, right? So it's kind of understandable. Kinda. Sorta. What time is it again? Okay, so this is what I'll do. Let me go to the restroom one more time. I'm gonna go up to the security vehicle. Aww. Yeah, I understand that. But let me go potty. Because it's my potty and I'll do what I want to. We'll go out to the security vehicle. I may run to the store for a quick snack, although I really shouldn't. Because I've done it the last couple of nights. And I'm trying to eat better. And me having, overnight snacks is not the most ideal thing for me to be doing when I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get my health on point. But, yeah. So let me go to the party. It's a gas station. They don't usually have fruit. They got a Dunkin' and junk food. I'll do the best I can. I'll be right back.
Yay! Yeah, I know gas stations are setups. They charge too much, but they got all the good snacks. Not the healthy snacks, but the good snacks. Can't help but to go, ooh, I want that. And then you see the price, and you're like, really? I could get that cheaper at the supermarket. And then you go, but why not? Then they really get you because they don't have the regular size snacks. They got the jumbo size snacks. But they don't have the individual. They give you the double size or the king size. And you're like, dude, I don't want a king size. I just want enough to make me happy. And you're giving me this like, you know, you know, monstrous, candy bar.
And I don't want the whole candy bar. I just want this much. But if I get the whole big king size bar, even though I just want this much, I'm gonna eat the whole thing. I mean, I'm happy with fun size, Halloween size candy. Just to get curve the craving, I'm satisfied with like a fun size, Halloween size candy. You know, just to, get rid of curve the craving or whatever and stuff. But then, I go say, okay, I'm only gonna eat one little piece, and then I eat the whole thing, and then I point the finger at myself and go, you know better. You could have done better. You didn't need it. Why'd you get it? Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't really go for the Slurpees. I realized as I got older, I didn't hold. Hey, there's Tiffany. There's our homie. There's our girl. How many likes do I have? Because mine says 9. And if yours says 10, then Tiffany's the 10th like. Oh, close enough. Yeah, I have 9. It says 9. My screen says 9. Can't believe it's the end of March, getting towards the end of March, and it's still 30 degrees out. Yeah, Dan was just asking about you. And Tiffany's just in time for her favorite part of the stream. Yay! I knew it. That's why you came in. You saw the screen. You saw in the preview that I was moving. You're like, I have to get in there. I gotta get in there. She's going outside. She's going to the vehicle. Yeah! Alright, so I gotta back up, so I'm gonna have to put you down. So give me a moment. Well, not really. You kind of have to watch the beginning of the stream. The first hour, I was pretty much bored, and I'm still kind of bored. That's why I'm changing where I am. And I'm going to the gas station because I'm giving in to my cravings. So let me flip this camera around real quick. I don't know yet. I just know that I want some kind of junk food. I'm thinking something salty. I'm putting the camera here because there was a little bunny hopping. I don't think he's where I can see him now though. Yeah. He kind of took off. Alright, so gonna do part of my tour first. A bunny in the grass. Easter's over, man. Wait, do we have Easter? Did Easter happen? Because I completely forgot. No, it did happen. I don't remember. I'm lost. Don't mind me. I'm like, wait, did we have Easter? No, it's coming. I'm okay, I think. You're like, wait, Easter happened? How come my kids didn't tell me? I think your kids would be beating you down for not getting them Easter stuff. Like, wow, my kids didn't even get mad about Easter. If Easter happened, my kids were really good about it. Imagine if a parent did forget that a particular holiday where you give stuff out. Ooh, there's two bunnies. I don't know if I'm gonna get them on camera because there we are. Look, there's the bunnies. Look, it's bunnies. One's ducking down, the other one just went in the shade. Right there. There goes one there. There he goes. They're chasing each other. Where'd they go? They're hiding in the shade now. They're all over the place here. No, neither one of them. Alright, I'm gonna put you down because I'm about to go out onto the highway, so. How you doing?
Alright.
Alright. Yeah. You new one?
Huh?
You new?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see me as much, but my name is April.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, like, if you happen to see me,
Yeah.
you know, if you have questions, you can ask me.
Alright.
I know the other guys, I don't know, but
Okay.
me, I'm friendly.
Alright.
Okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. I don't know what I want. I dropped you guys off. Hello. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys in the car. Um, but I should be back in like a minute or two. I'll be right back. Okay, who's talking about me? I know you're talking about me, but y'all do. That's funny. Can you guys see my reflection? Can you see my reflection? Hi. Can you see my reflection at the top of the screen? Well, in that case, I don't have to move the phone. See, I try to be slightly responsible when I drive. It's one thing that I drive in the parking lots and hold my phone, but I try very hard not to do that when I'm driving. If I'm making a vlog and I'm trying to get a certain shot, I might do it for like a few seconds, but I try very hard not to have the phone in my hand while I'm driving. Or a camera. Now you can't see me. Depends on the lighting. You can't see me. John Cena. As I drive through the night streets, street lights guide my path. The lights flicker as I get lost in deep thought. Coming to a crossroad. Do I go left? Do I go right? Or do I stay going straight ahead as the North Star tries to guide my way? In the moon, in passing, smiles. Dark is the night sky, but we can't always see the light. But if we take a second to breathe, we just might hear the guidance that we are searching for. And no matter what our faith or belief, as long as we get up and thank God, the universe, for a moment to breathe, I think we shall be okay. We all know life is filled with trials and tribulations. We may stumble and fall. We fall on our backs. But it only takes a little bit of time to get back on track. We just gotta remember to breathe. We just gotta remember what's inside and believe that we deserve just as much happiness and bliss as the next person. Hello. Alright, I'm going back up and reading for a minute. I hope you feel better from and then better, thank you, and some new songs. That's funny. You mentioned John Cena. I didn't even see the comment. Show us your yummy. I got Bugles. Not a sponsor. Not Joe Bugles. I almost got an egg and cheese sandwich, but yeah, one of the few snacks and foods that you can play with as you eat. And I don't care how old you are. If you eat Bugles, I know you're playing with them as you eat them. Stacking them up. Making claws. Giving yourself a pointy tongue. And today, today now, the 27th, no wait, whatever Wednesday's date is, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I will have my radio show. If I can, I will stream that. I tried to stream it last week, but the internet connection was bad, so I couldn't get the signal. Well, at least you guys got a poem out of me tonight. It took 2 hours for a poem, but I got it. And Tiffany got her ride for the night. Alright, which ones are sonnets? Hello, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Hit that like button. Yay, they hit the like button. So I got a $5 donation tonight. And the person wrote in the comment for the, left a comment with the donation. And they said, I hit that like button, hit that like button in the chat. But they didn't say hi in the chat. This is the eating portion of the show. My name is April. And I appreciate you being here. Welcome to aloveproductions, where we spread love and positivity, where we chill and enjoy each other's company, where I share my creativity, my dreams, my thoughts on life. I share my journey to reach goals and dreams. And connect with like-minded, like-minded, like-hearted people that also want to spread love and positivity. And connect with loving and positive people. Same here. Thank you for coming in. Please come by again. I know it's a little slow tonight, but you know, every night's a little different. Sometimes the energy is, there's a lot of energy. Sometimes it's just really chill. Sometimes I do artwork and poetry and you know, all that good stuff. So, and people seem to like it. But you have a good one, and I truly appreciate you stopping in. don't know. Let's see if stay on a couple more minutes. Because right now I'm just staying in the car. I'm not going to be doing anything interesting. Am I really that interesting? So if I sit here dead quiet and just keep munching, maybe if I sit here long enough, something interesting will happen outside. So I finally started using the elliptical, the exercise machine that my cousin gave me. I'm still up in the air how I feel about it. I'm trying to let it go. Doing my best. When you watch the beginning of the stream later, I'm trying not to repeat what I said in the beginning of the stream, because I don't want to go there again, as attempt to not dwell on it. But you'll hear it, if you watch the beginning of the stream back, you know, I did touch on it a little bit and where I am with everything. The only thing I will kind of repeat is where I'm struggling with right now is where I personally where I personally stand when it comes to that relationship with my cousin. And do I cut ties completely? Because I don't want that kind of, someone's gonna think the worst of me. Do I really want to keep that relationship in my life? Do I just put distance between us and you know, keep them at arm's length but not completely cut them out? Or do I just forgive and forget and let whatever happens happen, and just, for sure. It's just tough because this is a person that we've been fairly close for 20 years. I mean, we've had our ups and downs before. But it's all good. Yes. Okay, so this is not me dwelling on it, but this is just let JV know the story. So a couple weeks ago, my cousin's son messaged me about an exercise machine that they have. That as much as my cousin didn't want to get rid of it, he wanted to offer it to me because they want, they're trying to, um, they were trying to move, and you know they wanted to free up some space in the apartment that they already lived in or whatever, and it was her son's idea to get rid of it. So he messaged me, asked me if I wanted it. And I hesitantly said yes. Last week, we made plans for him to meet up with him to bring it to my house and put it together. When he offered the machine, he also offered to help me put it together. Take it apart and then put it back together at my house. So Friday, we went to go. We went. I went with my brother to go to my cousin's house to pick it up. My cousin's son brought the stuff out to the car. We put it in the car, and we were trying to figure out how we were gonna fit a third person in the car. He crawled in the back with the equipment, and my brother had offered him the front seat, so you can sit in the front if you want. He said, no, I'm fine. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we go to the house, get to my house, and I live in an old school building. It's kind of a big building. Um, and I park in the back of the building. And we were trying to figure out which way we were going to take the biggest piece of the exercise machine, how we were going to get it into my building to bring it to my apartment. The base of the machine had wheels that you could push, and um, so he was like, well, I can bring it around to the front to the ramp, the handicap ramp, and bring it up the ramp. And then there was a bunch of loose pieces, and I told my brother to go with him to the ramp to help him, and I would take everything else in through the um, the back door, and I would meet them up at the apartment. That's what I did. Then we go, then we get inside, and all the stuff is laid out, and my cousin's son starts putting everything together. He starts putting the machine together. He looked like he had everything under control, and he was moving pretty fast. And I kind of was like, okay, he's kind of moving quickly, and I don't want to get in his way, so I stepped back, and I let him do whatever he could do on his own. And when he looked like he needed extra help, I offered to help him, and I started to help him. Then we get back to the to his house, and he must have said something to his mother because he forgot one piece that I was gonna be able to attach myself. So I bring him back to his house. He went inside to go get it, and before he even came out, his mother texted me and said, "By the way, you're welcome. You know, you didn't. How dare you not help my son? Pick everything up and put it together. He did everything by himself. How can you do that to him? I knew you were gonna do that to him. I knew you were gonna do that. I didn't want to give it away. We didn't have to give it to you. We could have sold it. We could have gave it to somebody else, but we chose to give it to you, even though I didn't want to get rid of it." And then instead of just voicing her disappointment or her anger about that, she went on to say, you get everything handed to you, and you beg people for stuff. And that's what kind of threw me off. It's one I was already threw off by the fact that like he apparently was upset that he thought we didn't help enough, and maybe I, and I'll admit that maybe I should have helped him a little bit more. Maybe I should have offered the help or whatever. And I understand that, and I did apologize for that. All right, but you know, yeah. But then again, but at the same time, like there's moments where I go, okay, maybe I could have helped him when he was first bringing the stuff to the car. Maybe you know I should have helped him right off the back when we got in the house. And if he said that he had it or whatever, that I would have backed off or whatever. But so to that extent, I'll be I'll be understanding to that extent. But for her to throw in, you know, instead of just that being it, she throws in that I beg for stuff. I beg people for stuff, that I want people to do everything for me, that I get things handed to me. And to me, that's like that's you're attacking my character when you say that. You know. And the other thing is, I could have said thank you when they. I think I did say thank you when they first offered it to me. I don't remember, but maybe I didn't show enough. In her eyes, maybe I didn't show enough appreciation up front. Maybe I should have offered something for the machine, knowing she didn't want to get part with it. Whatever the case, whatever. It's one thing that she shows upset. She feels like I didn't do whatever. Let her think that. I don't. That's one thing, okay. But for me, you know, but to call me a beggar and complain about things being handed to me, that's where I'm like. And I even said, look, I go, if you don't, if you think that badly of me, I can bring it back to you, and we can go our separate ways. Because if you think the worst of me, we, then I don't want it. You can take it back. And she's like, no, keep it, because we can't take it. We can't keep it. You know, and as far as the begging comment, I said I've never begged you for anything. I might on occasion, And Tiffany, you might have seen this. Maybe you haven't, because I don't think you've known me long enough to see if I've done this or not. I've on occasion put out a request for help, either with money or with a job or whatever, for myself on Facebook or social media. Every now and again, and I know there's no shame in asking for help. All right, I've asked for help to try to raise money to go visit my husband, to raise money to get a lawyer, to do certain things. But in the same token, including her, I've also put out a call for help for other people. So if me putting out a call for help is me begging, and being the person that I am, and Tiffany knows a little bit of the situation. I've explained about my husband over the years and whatever. You know, me and my husband bumped heads for a good couple of years, and it got to the point where I told him multiple times, if you think the worst of me, get a divorce. End the relationship. Let's go our separate ways so we can find happiness. Right? And I meant that. I go, if you truly think the worst of me, because I'm getting tired of you telling me that I'm doing this wrong, or I'm this way or that way. If you truly believe that, then walk away. Now, me and my cousin have bumped heads off and on throughout the years, but we've managed to overlook it. You know, we've managed to overlook it. Or we managed to let things cool down and reconnect. But when I stop and think of the last couple of years with my husband, I'm like, how come I can say that to him, but I can't say that to other people in my life? And when this happened, like I said, let her be mad about the other things. Let her be mad about whatever. That's whatever. Because I know she can be over dramatic. She can be over dramatic, and she can take things out of context, and she can do whatever. And I know she's dealt with a lot and is dealing with a lot still. But and I've told her in the past, I understand you're going through stuff, but you're not going to use me as a punching bag. You're not going to take it out on me. I mean, to her defense, she's gone through hell and back more than anybody should ever have to go through hell and back. You know, she's been through more than anybody should ever have to go through. She's constantly hitting roadblocks and speed bumps, metaphorically. But, and she's entitled to her thoughts and her feelings. But, I don't know, I think where I am today, or where I am right now in my own life, in my own personal thought process, it's like, if you really think that way about me, I think this account is actually from 2009. I don't remember. But I didn't really, you know. But I didn't, like, I've posted randomly here and there. You know, and I think right now, one of the reasons why it's still lingering for me, I think part of it is ego. Alright? I don't have a big ego, but I think we all, to some extent, have some ego. And it's the ego that keeps us from completely just letting stuff go. But but kind of like you said, Tiffany, that when it comes to family as well, it's a little harder to step back. And I'm the type of person that I would rather fix things. I'd rather make peace and walk away peacefully without no hard feelings. You know, and find forgiveness one way or another. In this situation, like, even my brother that came with me Friday, I asked him, I said, have you tested out the machine yet? And he said no, and I don't intend to because of what happened. And, I know she won't take it back no matter how much I offer it, and I could just show up at her house and dump it at her door. But that's also not in my character to do that. But the principle of it, I'm like, do I really want to keep it? And again, because it's not in my character, I don't want to just toss it either. Even if it is out of principle. Because now the machine kind of has a negative vibe connected to it. You know? Well, I did text her and say, when do you want me to bring it back? She said, keep it because we can't take it back. Maybe I should dust some ground sage on it, because that's the only sage I have. I don't have, like, actual sage, but I have, like, ground sage, in the containers for cooking. And that worked the same way. Just take some of my thumb and smudge it on the handlebar. Oh, what's another good way to purify something? Get it, you know, get rid of the negative, get rid of the negative energies. I thought that was only for vampires. Holy water. What if I light a little white candle, tea candle near it? I hear you. Then white light it. Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, do I forgive and forget? And, let things go where they're naturally gonna go? Do I forgive and just move on, from the relationship? Or do I forgive and, you know, keep the person part of my life but at a distance? What up, foodie? Yeah. Because, like I said, foodie, I know that feeling. Because, like I said, as far as her being angry, whether she was in the right or not, so be it. That I could brush off. But it's the other, it's what she said about me specifically, which, like I said, is for me is more you attacked my character, not necessarily not my ego. You attacked my character. And I think, like I said, on one side, I am starting to feel a little bit better and I am starting to let it go a little bit. But, and I think the little bit that's hanging on is a mixture between ego, principle, and just, I think maybe just pure confusion. But I know part of it is ego because only ego makes you stay in the anger and stay in the hurt. Maybe pride and ego make you do that, but also because of the principle of it and because of who it is. Because what's been going on with me, especially the last 2 days, not so much today. Today wasn't that bad, but what's been happening the last few days has been, you know, and I know we've all done this. We have those conversations are in our head of people with people like they might not be around you, but in your head, you're imagining yourself having a conversation with them, and my I've been having, you know, straight up negative arguments in my head that like I physically can feel. You know. Thank you, JV. Thank you. Because and like I said in the poem that the spoken word, the poem I put out, I even said it in that. There's a lot I could say back. All right. I could throw stuff right back if I really wanted to. But it's not worth it to me to do that. But the anger in me wants to. My ego wants to just like go at it, and then I'm like, no. What's the point? So you can feel just as bad later. Because you know you said whatever you said out of anger. I know. I mean, I've taken low blows at people in the past. I've said things or done things that were not the nicest things. I think we've all had moments like that, even if it's not naturally part of our character. I mean, and even what she said I did or didn't do. I think we could all say we've had moments like that as well. All right? Let's just say, for argument's sake, that I didn't help the way I should have and I didn't say thank you. Let's just say, for argument's sake. I think we've all had moments where we didn't show our appreciation up front. We didn't help somebody, when they were when they were helping us with something. We didn't assist them in that help. Whether and maybe it was very unintentional of you, but you know, I think we've all had moments where we didn't show enthusiasm or appreciation for something that you were genuinely appreciative of. Or if, like, again, if someone came to build something with you, but they ended up doing most of the work, and you kind of stepped back, and maybe you could have helped them more. I'm sure at least once in our lives we've all done something like in that to that extent. you know. But I don't believe that it's ever things like that are not out of intent. It wasn't your intent not to show the gratitude. Maybe your mind wasn't there. Maybe you know, as you guys know, I've been having energy issues for the last couple of weeks. Physical energy issues that kind of you know, that left me with a foggy mind or like a little unfocused. I mean, you wouldn't think so when I do my streams and I'm doing my art and I'm trying to stay upbeat. But you see, even in the streams where like my energy's a little lower, and sometimes it takes to the very end of the stream for my energy to pick up. So And that's kind of what happened Friday, that my energy wasn't fully there. And I kind of got distracted as well by other stuff that was going on. Like Friday, there was a big fire um, in my town, and out of excitement and like that, my oh my god thing, like I was being distracted by that, and just I was just in general unfocused and foggy headed and extremely low energy, and then I know it sounds like excuses, but you know what happened happened, and I apologize for anything that I did that wasn't on it, did or didn't do on a unintentional. I mean, I guess in some respects, you know when something's coming into your home, unless it's a professional coming to put it together or fix it, you know, I guess there is an expectation that you're gonna help with the assembly because coming, you know, it's coming to you. So yeah, this to me, I feel like there is an expectation of that. What are you sending me, Tiffany? Oh wait. Yeah, I'm a little busy. Anyway, I probably should end this for now. Wasn't intending to stay on for 3 hours. And I should. I've noticed. I kind of want to take a nap, but I would only be able to nap for like a half hour if I got off now. Yeah, my mind's kind of going, my mind's wandering. Not on anything specific, just I think it's a mixture of tiredness and just wandering. Out of the head, out of the head. Oh, and I mentioned it before you came in. I swear, just before you said it, when you were saying share you out, you're like hit the like button and share me out. In the back of my head, like I literally heard, tip me over and pour me out. And just as I was thinking that, you started making the same reference. And I'm like, ah, she said at the same time she was thinking at the same time I said it. Tip me over and pour me out. All right, since I'm about to hit the 3 minute mark, I think I will end it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for coming in, showing your love and support as always. You got a bright future ahead. Don't allow the little negative setbacks to discourage you. You are a very strong and inspirational, amazing person. So we are blessed to have you in our lives. Truly appreciate that, JV. Appreciate it very much. And I appreciate you all. You guys that are beautiful in your own ways, in your own right. You know, we gotta thank the hashtag I'm a creator community for being developed and bringing us together. You know, I hope we all succeed in whatever our goals, dreams, what desires may be. I pray that we all our stars and planets and everything align. And I truly mean it when I say that as I continue to grow and if when I'm able to make this an actual career and my brand takes off and all that good stuff, that I'm gonna help as many people as I can. I want to help others to reach their dreams as well because I believe we all can. I believe we can all make a living doing what we love. I know for a lot of us, we don't know how to navigate that. We don't know. We have the creative side, but we don't have the logistical and practical and the business side to figure it out. But I believe that we'll all reach what we're trying to do. I obviously want things to happen for me now more than later, but I know everything will happen when it's meant to. I really do want it to happen sooner than later. I'm not gonna lie, I want it now. I don't want to wait any longer. But I know patience is one of the biggest keys. So, patience I shall practice. Hello. Thank you for coming in. And unfortunately, I'm getting ready to sign this off. I'm just kind of in a little rant, a prayer of rant. Oh, and I'm about to leave. But I should be on tomorrow night because I got requests to do some artwork tomorrow night. So, I'll try to do a stream tomorrow night. Um, so come back, definitely come back. We get a nice little family that comes on and hangs out. So, my love crew. So and people seem to really like my stream. So, come back, please. Definitely come back. But again, thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate your love, your support, your appreciation, your understanding, your compassion, and your own personal energies. Truly means a lot. And I will end it. So thank you again. I shall see you tomorrow. There may be a stream at 2 p.m. Eastern Time if I can get the connection for the radio show at the radio station. So keep a lookout for that. Because this is my radio day. Wednesday is the radio day. I know JV is already in Thursday. But yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, my radio show should be on. Anyway, till next time, till the next video or stream, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. Much love. Have a good night, all. Have a peaceful, loving, blissful night.